you had during that 5-game winning streak, you were such a powerful presence in the paint. Then I think last couple games, there were some other guys who kind of stepped up. What did you go into this game kind of thinking in terms of how you wanted to contribute? And that second half, what do you think changed about the team dynamic?
I think in the second half, what changed was just our demeanor. We all talked about it at halftime. We knew that second quarter got away from us, and we wanted to give a better push in the second half, no matter what happened. Down by whatever, up by whatever, we have to come out with that same mentality that we did the second half and the first half. And for me personally, I just wanted to be available for my teammates. I know my teammates have a lot of confidence in me, to make the right decisions, make some shots out there, and I got to give it to them. Those guys really put me in a great position, and I was trying to be aggressive out there and take whatever they gave me out there, and luckily it went my way.
Thomas, as much as you can share, what was that halftime atmosphere like, and what were the words that resonated? It was quiet at first, but then all of us got around together. We tried to figure out, we all were talking, communication, and I think that's what really changed with the second half for us. All of us were communicating, seeing what we saw, saying what we saw, and giving each other ideas about what we can do to get better out there. And I think that's a great thing when you have teammates in the locker room that, take constructive criticism in the right way. Whether it's me or anybody else out there, we responded well, and Pat Bev was really a go-to guy that gave us the energy and the resiliency that we needed out there.
Thomas, 2 questions. One, you said the second quarter got away from you guys. Where did you feel that slippage most? And I guess in crunch time down the stretch, you guys have been through now a bunch of wild stuff this season. Do you feel like those lessons are starting to kind of build up and help you guys navigate some of this?
Absolutely. I feel like those lessons are really, really helping us in the long run. There's been a lot of games where we were close by and we lost some, and a lot of games that we were close and we won some, but we want to get on the winning side more often than the losing side. And what was your first question? I'm sorry.
About the second quarter, where it got away from you guys.
Second quarter, I think it was our communication. We let some easy buckets get away from us, and our defensive rotations weren't as quick as they were in the second half. So that was our really go-to thing of what we communicated about.
Thomas, I was looking at your stats throughout the third quarter, and it was almost no miss, 100% from 3. It reminded me of a game you had with the Wizards. I think it was a perfect game. Does these games feel different?
Yeah, this one does feel different because when we're on the road, but in a hostile environment against a great team. But really, I didn't even really think of that right there. For me, it's just like I can't think about the past. I have to keep looking at the future. But it's funny that you brought that up. Yeah, I didn't even realize that till now, and that's funny because I didn't realize that either until I was done with the game. But it was a fun game out there. I got some buckets to go in from me that I've been wanting to get in for a while, so I'm happy of that.
We'll be right